Hello and welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creation. This is my second video for today, November 16th. I am coming on to show you a card that I just finished cutting and had going in my head. But welcome to my Wonderland, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the United States. This is my host code from November 15th to December 16th. We are having a sale starting today. The sale consists of 10% off cardstock, 15% off ink pads, excludes third-party inks pads, which are like Memento, and it excludes bundles. Also, there's 20% off dies. That's why I came on to show you what I just made with the layering diorama dies. They are not just for dioramas. Wonderful. I used almost all of them in this one card. So let's get started. I have it out. I do have some giveaways, which I went through on my other video that was uploaded earlier today. So I'm going to put these off to the side, and we are going to start. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek at what will be coming up in the mini catalog. I attended on stage and I received this beautiful stamp set, which we're using today, called In the Moment. Gorgeous. And then we were able to purchase the Heart and Home collections, which is coming at the mini. Blessings of Home, the Flowers of Home. Beautiful. I've already used the card we created for our I want to call it a make and take, but that's not what we called it, at On Stage, using this right here. This is the beautiful Heart and Home DSP, and I'll show you. It's of course double-sided. You have this green one, has this going this way. Let's get out this piece. Isn't that gorgeous? Both sides. And I'm in love with both of them. This is a little thinner. These are wider planks. This is the one we'll be using in today's. I love the back of that too. And then there's this gorgeous bee paper, which goes with something coming out in the mini catalog. And this is diagonally. Is that all of them? Oh no, there's one more. Oh, this gorgeous paper. Hold on, I don't want to roll my chair over it. So it's got this wood grain all the way over the back. Aren't those gorgeous papers? So I'm going to set those back in my on-stage box because we are not using them. This is a little card I created on stage. Cute. Changed it up a wee bit because that's just what I do. Oh, and this gorgeous ribbon that goes with it. It's a denim ribbon. And it's soft, it's thin. Oh, that'll be upcoming. And these gorgeous dots, which, you know, we might use some of these on my project. I didn't think about classic matte dots. So let's go ahead and get going on the card. So this is some paper I bought for my grandson so he could make his paper airplanes with and leave my stuff alone because he loved using my 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to show you what we'll be doing. I've already colored with blends, this right here. Oh, and I need those dies. And I used, let's go through them. This one, if I could line her up again. I used this die here. I think this is turned around this way, yes. See, like this? I stamped my image, ran it through the die cut, then I cut off all of that because I just wanted the blanket down there. I didn't want anything. This was white and I didn't like it, so I cut it off. So the next one I did is the same die I cut out twice. One for my image on basic white paper, and then I did the next one on the wood grain because I liked it. See how it looks like she's leaning against a wall, maybe on her bed? Then I wanted some basic gray in here, so I cut another layering piece, and this piece here, we are going to use all of it. We cut it out, but I'm using both pieces. Okay, and I'll show you how we're going to put these together. I also cut out a piece for the inside for the sentiment to keep it all in the same type of thing. So let's get to putting all of this on. First, we need dimensionals for this piece, because this is going to set. All the other ones will be set up by the way we get this on there. So I'm bringing in my little boxes. Let me move these aside. Pull up my sleeves, and let's get some dimensionals on this. Now I know from this way that my card, I've actually got the paper. Let's see. We are going to set it. I wanted, I think I cut the die upside down, but I think it will work either way, because this will sit in there. Yes, it's going to work really either way. It's going to be, okay. So we first of all are going to set this piece in there. Dimensional time, and we are going to use some of the side pieces. Just cutting the side pieces so I can use them along the edges. So let's get some of these off. It's a good use of them. Oh, let's see. Guess I didn't cut that piece at all. We will now. Okay. Let's see if this will fit right there, but this piece needs to come off. And this piece, I'm going to add that there because I don't want it to sag. This piece I'm going to add there. Let's see, this little strip is going to go. I like the straight edge going towards the straight edge of the paper. Of course I do. Me and my tendencies. When I'm done here, I'm going to go work on painting my house, the doors, the trim, while nobody's here. Okay, let's see, this piece, yes, cut this piece out. Let's see, we're going to put that there, and look at this little corner piece I could have used in the corner, but let's get it off the sheet. And we're going to just stick that whole thing there. And we need, this guy's just floating out in space. I think that's good. Okay, let's pull them all off. The backings, that is. And get, I chose for this piece of my grandson's paper because it gave you such a good look at the pale papaya. And I'll go through the colors here. But while the sale is going on, you get 25% off dies. And I love these layering diorama dies. I love them. They're just whimsical, and you can pull out all the pieces there. Making sure. Oh, remember, I want the, okay, I am cut this paper at 4 1/4 by, no, 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just trying to get it hard. Okay, just a little border all the way around my card. I don't like that that piece is sagging there, so yeah, it looks like we might need a mini in there. Okay, let's try this. Stick it in there. And if you have a sagging piece, like I do, you can lift that up going to make you work in there. Yes. Okay, it's in. Now it doesn't sag there. Okay, put those aside and let's get on with the creating. I didn't want this to be a long video. So our next piece going in, gluing all the way in, is the piece we die cut out. We are going to glue that right back in. So let's get some glue. Tombow. I always like to start it out, make sure it's coming out. But it's in my little IV glue bottle, which if you join my team or my next team member to join my team, I have a class pack that for you that includes a glue bottle you can fill with your favorite adhesive and a bottle of Tombow glue in there too. In fact, I just ordered 4 or 5 more bottles of it today. Okay. And that's why I like the Tombow glue. You get to move it around a wee bit. Perfect. Okay. Making sure, yes, it's all glued down around the edges. My next piece to come in, I've got to make sure, let's see, these go this way. Yes, and then you see my little girl, but we're gonna do something cool for her. So let's glue these pieces down. Together, and then we'll glue them once they're together down on the paper. No, I'm not going to put this up on dimensionals because I'm going to use dimensionals to pop her up in a kind of cool way. I hope that you will agree. Okay, now for my girl. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm taking my finger, or we can take our bone folder, and I'm going to make the paper bow in the middle. I hope you can see that. See how she's kind of like there like that? That's what I'm looking for. And we need dimensionals again, because we now are going to put dimensionals on the side and make her look, see how that is? Like she's coming right out of the card, which I think is really cool. But I will need to put dimensionals, double dimensionals, meaning double them up on each other. So 2 dimensionals. I'm going to put 3 right down the center. Oh, come on. To keep her in that bowed out position. Okay. And then I'm going to add glue along the edge here, just on the edges, to hold her down in place. Because I have the dimensionals there. And I hope you can see that effect, that she looks like, you know, she's popped up there. So I will walk you through the color combination I chose and the colors I used. I wrote them all down and I was using them. I used So Saffron Blends on her hair. Her book is Soft Suede Blends, and the pages of the book actually are in light crumb cake. The pillows are crumb cake blends, the combo. The blanket she's got around her is pale papaya, bringing in the card base and the color in the DSP. Now the little Poochie, the little dog here, I colored him in cinnamon cider, and I made a mistake when I was doing this. I'll point to you. Let me get a little pokey tool so I wanted his face here to be white, and I forgot and I colored it in. So what I did is I took the It's called, this is an old one. It was a Blendabilities way back in the day. But this is a color lifter blend. And all I did is went over the area and it pushed the ink into the paper more and it gave it a little bit lighter color. I did that on his eyes where I wanted it to be white originally, and I did it down here. Now, I did make a mistake in my coloring here, just to point it out. That should have been the blanket back there, but it's okay. I just lightened it a bit. Her socks, I did the same in the crumb cake. Her bedding right here is fresh freesia. The coffee cup is basic gray. No, smoky slate blends. And I had, this of course is basic gray. This is the DSP. Now we're on to the inside of the card. That's how quick this card went. We are adding, let's see, how did, goes this way. I want to make sure it's matching kind of the front. I did this for the inside. I don't have anything to stamp in the, oh, I think we might go ahead and stamp, and I hope this doesn't bite me. I was like, oh, I don't have anything to stamp, but there is a saying in the stamp set. Let's see. Sometimes, oh, that is a darling saying. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. I love reading, so that's perfect for me. So we are going to pop that on a block, use some Memento ink here. I'm going to test it out on my scratch paper. All right, let's try to get this right there. Yes, I like it. Set that aside. Now, let's go ahead and bring in some of these classic matte dots for this card. Where's the opening part of it? All right. Like I said, these will be coming out in the new mini catalog in January. You'll be able to play with this set. I will be doing a lot of playing with this set. I think we're going to do some of the basic gray ones. And we are going to pop one here. A medium one there. And I guess those are all the same size. I think we'll put one here. Maybe up on the blanket. Draw your eye up there. So there we have it. I could have made a ribbon, a bow or something, and stuck on this card. Let's see. Could have got my bow tool out, but let's just try it freehand. A lot of times I'll make a bow and then cut it out because I didn't lock it. See, yeah, I really like my bow maker. Need to thank my husband again for doing such a great job with it. Let's see, this is really wide ribbon. Well, not really wide, but can't make a super tiny bow with it, but oh, that will make a nice one. Let's see here. I think that might look really cute on there. Let's take it out of here. And I think so. I think I'm going to add that right there, like so, or maybe on this side. Yeah, I do like the bow. Who knew? Okay, let's put this down with a glue dot. Paper pumpkin to the rescue. Love my paper pumpkin glue dots. I'm using one of these larger ones right there. Let's start to that. So there is my card for, oh, I really like that. You know what? Let's add a little bit of Wink of Stella. Why not? I'm kind of like sitting here looking at it thinking, So her blankie's going to Get some shimmer. What girl doesn't like a shimmery blanket, huh? I like that. Just a little, and maybe on the spine of the book. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me in my wonderland. Don't forget, we are having a sale, and go watch my other video I loaded up today, and you could receive some gifts in the mail from me. Thanks a lot again, and happy crafting out there, YouTube. Bye-bye now.